Welcome back. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you a variation of a black flame love spell. Okay, it does still fall under the umbrella of love spell, but it is more to the side of domination and lust as such. Okay, so work correctly, it's extremely powerful. I'm going to do this version without entity, and yes, if you want to amplify the spell, you can include an appropriate entity for this, and I'll give off some names that is more appropriate for this one. And again, for those who don't know, yes, I am predominantly a spellcaster. I also do a lot of spiritual and occult teachings, one-on-one sessions. So if you need any of that type of services, or you need to just chat about something in your life, you want to learn something that I teach about, you want to access yourself, whether it is you need shadow work, one-on-one shadow work, a spell, hit me up. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to teach you, okay? So for this spell, the setup is pretty simple. What is important in this spell, especially when you're casting it yourself, and especially more so when you're doing it without entity as well, it is fueled by you. You are the fuel. You have to be conscious about that, okay? So your will, your intent, and your focus must be as strong and as clear as possible. Okay, so the setup is simple, and keep in mind this is without entity. So you've got to really pour that energy and focus from yourself, which is actually a very good practice. If you practice in stuff like meditation and higher self and memory of creation, these type of spells that you cast by yourself helps with that type of exercise as such, okay? So the setup is 3 black candles in a triangle, one there, like one there, one there, one there, okay? You can picture 3 black candles. Those are all yours, okay? On each one you're going to write your name and then one of the following words, and yes, it is that type of spell. So it's your name on each black candle, plus on the one candle will be domination, on the other power, and the other attraction. Embalm all 3 with olive oil. In the middle of this triangle of black candles, you can place 1 red candle. This red candle will have target's name on it, scribed, okay, with chili oil. And next to this candle, you'll have your written petition, okay. And remember, when you are casting, especially when you're casting by yourself, and even if you ask me to do this type of spell for you, right, your focus still has to be there on the thank you invocation as well, because it fuels these things. So in your written petition, and when you verbalize it and see it, so it's written word, spoken word, and seen word, you know the target's name, you know what it is you'd like it out of, okay? But for this specific spell, and this is the energy that actually comes from the belly, you got to fuel the written and spoken and seen word now from the belly of what you're going to put in here. So you're going to include words like burning, desire, lust, deep attraction, all consuming, you know, those type of like lustful attraction words as such. So you have to have those type of words in this spell. And on top of the petition, which is next to the red candle, you can have any personal item of target, and on top of that, so it's the petition, their candle, personal item on top, right, and then a few drops of your blood on top of that. Not, you don't have to go crazy about it. That's the setup, which plays an important part. So once your setup is there, and remember there's no entity here, light the candles, get your vibration as clear as possible, really start to channel your sight and insights now, get grounded, and you work the spell. You light the candles. I always like to teach and do it myself by staring at each candle flame, acknowledging what each candle flame represents, because once they are lit, the intent is already starting to come alive, okay? So once you acknowledge it consciously, start to visualize everything, that is you, this is target, and all the creation work taking place. Then you start to close your eyes and you work the spell for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So you start to speak the words of creation over the spell, and the clearer you see it, the better. And I like to literally weave it together with my hands and bring it together. Like this person is attracted, is lusting for you, dreaming of you, thinking of you. All these things, you pour that intent into this triangle of flames. Thereafter, when you're done, don't rush away. Take a few minutes to just stand there, let everything get to a nice equilibrium, and let candles burn for another 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So again, for any of my help or services, just hit me up, guys. I got your back. And yeah, if you appreciate the time I take out to do these vids, like the vids, I appreciate the likes. If you can show them and share the vids, you never know who needs this type of information, okay? Be good or not.